What's up, guys? So, if you look at the macro environment right now, markets are a total roller coaster. Most retail platforms just give you a slick UI and leave you to drown in the noise. But lately, I've been testing out Alderstone Holdings, and honestly, the user experience flipped my whole perspective on portfolio construction. Let's skip the basic stuff and talk about how this thing actually handles asset allocation, because that's where it shines. When you log in, you aren't just looking at a static pie chart. The UI is designed to show you both strategic and dynamic allocation in real time. I love that it spans global equities, commodities, and major indices, but what really caught my eye was how they selectively integrate digital assets. It's not just thrown in there for hype. The platform forces you to look at how each building block works toward your actual risk tolerance. The onboarding process completely sets the stage for this. It doesn't feel like a standard tech sign-up. It's a deep dive into your investment horizon, forcing a rules-based mindset before you even put capital to work. They really push this philosophy of process over prediction, which, let's be real, is a massive reality check if you're used to trying to time the market. Another massive win that doesn't get talked about enough is the sheer level of independence baked into their strategy. Usually, platforms try to push high-fee in-house products or sketchy partnerships that make you wonder whose side they're actually on. But the UX here features an entirely independent advisory design, free from those messy conflicts of interest. They integrate a dedicated macro perspective tab that pairs high-level global market trends directly with fundamental analysis. It essentially shows you the exact independent research driving your portfolio decisions. Now, if there's a downside, the platform is definitely not for the get-rich-quick crowd. A mild weakness is that the lack of reactive short-term trading features might feel a bit limiting if you like to pivot on emotion. Also, because they prioritize transparency, some of the research tabs can get a little overwhelming with macro data if you aren't used to fundamental analysis. At the end of the day, my personal report is that Alderstone Holdings behaves less like a piece of software and more like an institutional partner. For me, it completely removed the cycles of fear and greed that usually mess up my portfolio. The absolute focus on downside protection and strict limits gave me a steady, professional blueprint to grow capital across different sectors. If you're tired of the short-term noise and want a disciplined approach to your wealth, this layout is top tier. If you found this review helpful, please like, subscribe, and enable notifications to stay updated with our future platform reviews. See you in the next one.